What's up, everybody? It is Monday night, I believe. Cleared the raid again tonight, the second half, did the final 5 bosses of Nyalotha, and finally got the last piece of gear that I need on my mage, and she literally does not need any more gear from that instance, so it does not make any more sense for me to raid, at least on my mage, anymore. It's a big milestone. The only deal is I don't really play her in Mythic Plus, so as far as qualifying for the tournament, having her be the character that I have that has the most gear and the best essences and the most practice on, and having it not be the character I'm going to play is alright, but it also just, as far as prioritization goes, I really need to focus on another character right now. I guess the other thing to think about is that just from a posting the vlog perspective, I totally forgot to post the blog today, so I'm gonna post 2 blogs today and post twice to Facebook and share them out, so you'll get a double dose. If you're seeing this, this will be the second vlog of the day that I'll have published, since I got a little lax with it and work is getting quite busy now that I'm on my new project, as I mentioned before, so it's gonna be tough to balance work with some of the other things I've been working on and making sure that I schedule posts and I stay pretty disciplined with social media and all of that, so that I continue to see growth there and drive more people to my Twitch page. So I think, yeah, it's a little bit disappointed in myself for getting lazy about it and forgetting, but I'm going to set reminders for myself and do what I need to do to stay disciplined and not either miss content or miss anything for work, because I was late for and missed a meeting today. I'm kind of struggling with working from home and making sure that I'm equally splitting time, but also just, it's very easy to step away and then be 5 minutes late to something because you dismiss the reminder on Outlook, and then you just are like, oh yeah, I know, and then you all of a sudden are caught up in something, and then in 5 minutes you can be completely distracted and not ready to hop on whatever you were doing. I also didn't get my dailies done today because I was so busy with work and then went straight to prepping for raid that I didn't have time to fit it in. So today was a little bit sloppy. I slacked a little bit and was a little less disciplined than I need to be. So it's not great. I do think that, so towards the end of the night, last thing we did was we tried to do a plus 15 to see if we could finish it for the members in our group that are a little under geared. And we pushed and we pushed and we had a lot of difficulty. We did Shrine of the Storm, which is a difficult dungeon for Tyrannical anyway. But then we got to the second boss and struggled a lot, took 6 or 7 pulls to do. So then we pushed through, did the third boss just fine, and then got to the last boss and realized that we just couldn't do it. So it was good practice. It wasn't a total waste. It kind of lets us know where our ceiling is right now. It doesn't look like, as a group with the damage we have, that we can time a dungeon at more than a plus 13 right now. So we kind of needed the week to pass. There are a few essences and pieces of gear that the group needs that's time gated. So tomorrow we'll unlock a bunch of stuff and hopefully get good things in our chests. And hopefully this next week it's not a bad set of affixes and we can really push. But either way, it's good practice. It was a little bit disappointing we couldn't do the 15, but I did 15s on my characters, so it's mostly about the group just not being ready for that. And it's also just, it's not frustrating, it's just a little bit unfortunate that some of the things that the guys are working really hard to get their characters caught up, but there's some things that Blizzard has just put behind time walls. Like there's certain essences that you can only get 1 level of a week and they need rank 3. So it's tough to kind of push higher content when you literally have to wait 2 weeks to get what you need to do better. You could be putting in 8 hours a day and still not be able to get where you want to get. So that's a little disappointing. But I think it's good. Like I said, I can check the box on the mage. I'm pretty much done raiding for this expansion if I want to be. The content's on farm. I don't really have a whole lot of interest in doing Mythic just because I know my guild is going to struggle, and right now, again, I need to be focusing on a character that isn't my mage, and she's the only one who's geared enough to do Mythics. So tomorrow I'm going to focus on routine and discipline and prioritizing the things I need to do to make sure that I stay on track, and focus on work and my day-to-day life. Because even though in this quarantine lifestyle we've got going on, keeping my job is definitely my top priority, and closely followed by all this work that I'm doing to build my brand online. So gonna be more disciplined, gonna have good things tomorrow happen with loot so that we can keep going, and as a group we're just gonna keep pushing. So that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow.